Let's welcome back to some more Veilguard. Let's continue where we left off. Starting with a companion quest for Hardy. Oh,
Lost the roll when your team divvied up the loot? Come treat yourself!
and double check in case I forgot something. Let's see whether that. Boost all damage.
Have a good fight.
So if you're a mage and you're used off with spirits, is that why you're...
I do not follow the Qun, so I'm not truly a Kunari. Talva shuffled those who left the Qun in anger. I never followed the Qun, so that is not what I am either.
Oh. So, what do I call you?
Call me Rowan.
Oh, someone's got a peacock tail feather dress.
They said I could find you here.
Good timing. I think I'm done for the day. The Lords of Fortune don't mess around, do they? Hey, thanks for the lessons. I'll be back. I'm beat. I just gotta...
You just gotta...
Do you feel that? It's dark. And they're so afraid. So alone.
Harding? What's happening?
There's so many of them. All in my head. So much.
Listen to me. I'm here, and you're safe. Take all the time you need.
I'm safe. Yes, I could feel it. Rippling through the stone. Confusion. Isolation. Fear.
Whose fear?
Whatever was after me has turned on the dwarves. It's drawing me out. Drawing me down.
Don't do what it wants.
Lace, listen. You're not alone. Whatever's out there, we'll face it together. I promise. Together.
I could kiss you right now. I'm going to kiss you right now.
Lace, there's something we might need to... It's your magic.
Rook?
You make the world spin, Lace Harding.
Rook! Lyrium. It's like I'm infused with lyrium.
I noticed it when we touched. That night when we talked about your dreams.
You knew? You knew and you still kissed me?
Wow, I feel drunk.
Yeah, it's because I turned your head into mush.
For it's love.
You boob! This is not funny! Okay, I'll fix it. I promise. I will find a way and I will fix it. Okay? Okay? Damn it! No, don't touch me!
The golden glory.
Delirium-infused
One thing bothers
kisses
me
an
about
elf. You gotta find that amusing at the very least. Well, that's interesting. Smitten. Monster Hunter. What? It used to be Thrill of the Chase. So I guess whatever their status is right beside their occupation is how they show for their relationships. That's pretty interesting. Alright, so we got a ton of quests, probably. Hospital Wetlands. But we're going to take a detour back to the lighthouse. And it looks like Emmerich has something for us to do. As you can see, we want to return to the lighthouse as much as possible and see if anyone's up to anything.
Ah, hello there. Just admiring how carefully the Fade is woven into this place, as cultivated as a palace garden.
That's old elven stuff for you. Magic everywhere you look, and also where you don't.
I do envy you, Rook.
Really?
I can only imagine what you got up to as one of the fabled crows of Antiva. Not to mention traveling with Varric. The adventures you've already had.
Just kind of seems like my life.
You don't regard anything you've done as singular? Work was always my excuse not to travel. But now that I've joined you, I'm finally exploring outside Navarra's crypts. Ah, speaking of the necropolis.
Yes?
I've been meaning to ask how you'd like your body prepared in the event of your death.
Had a cremation.
How did we jump to this? Why did we jump to this?
It's just a bit of small talk.
I don't even know where to start.
Ah, he's finished the reagent. Please excuse us. Excellent work, Manfred.
Huh? Well, I tell you what they can do and what they can't do anyway. That's interesting. Now for Tosh, it just says, here. So what, you can't sleep with the entire companion crew?
Manfred, remind me to take a look at upper articulation later. I where your head
Hard to say. I do find it amusing, though, that I guess once you can start a relationship pattern with everyone, but it won't do a romance, and then I guess once you start a romance, it disregards all other romances. So much for the idea of being a dirtbag. Let's see. Right. We want. Bring both. Hell, even in Dragon Age Origins, you could get away with sleeping with everyone to an extent. Don't remember in Dragon Age Inquisition.
Mila,
Or Dragon
take a
Age
look.
2. Sell valuables here, because why not?
You all set?
Okay, where am I going? Oh, right, I was going to take Tosh along for that. So, Cabin in the Blight, Tosh. So we'll take out Lucanus and bring in Tosh then.
Hey, I'm Flynn, apprentice physician.
Everything all right?
I've been busy with patients, but I'm short on medical supplies. My mentor, Oscar, he should have some. He has a cabin outside the village. If you're out there, tell him you saw Flynn, and they could use his help.
All the way down here. Okay. Probably see if the merchants have anything new.
You need something scraped together? Just ask.
Burning damage per stack. Sure, let's do that. Now pick up valuables. Appearance valuable. And if I want to find more valuables, all I have to do is start bashing the crap out of the local wood. Oh, anything that can be break.
The trees from the wetlands are unique. We've had lumber imported. It's not the same.
Nope. 2 mementos.
Please come by again.
You know,
Good luck out there.
I found another quest just because I read a piece of paper.
So Flynn must be local.
Which means they were here when the Blight surged through.
It's Jacob.
Well, what do you got?
Need a break?
Warden Alona, medic for the Order, or those of us here at least. I've got a lot of patience, but I'll help as I can.
Sweet. Some free stuff. Avian Kendra. Sure.
Take care.
It looks nice.
Rook, I'm Greta. Good to have you here.
You look a bit worried.
We're not sure where some of our wardens are. Beckett and a few others. We're supposed to check in. We need to look out for each other more than ever. It's just... I know they took Weishaupt hard, and I hope they're okay.
Nope. Another coding.
I still can't.
Little bit of money. My pocket was listen, I need to Now the question is, how pointless is he? Can you just keep smashing stuff, then go trade materials back for gold, rinse, repeat, and next thing you do, You'll have what you need. Unfortunately, it takes forever to cash in the gold.
Take a look.
You got it.
Food will keep you healthy.
I already looked at that. What, are they both the same thing? Yep. Okay, so that's all the merchants. Do this, because why not?
Before the bloodshed,
Dog named Foster Dog. My only comment for that is wolf.
Some wardens were meeting at the Grove, but they didn't want anyone to know.
Investigate the blighted grove. In that case, I'm gonna go meet Tosh.
If you need to gear up,
Yeah.
Inside. It nearly stopped my heart to see it.
Just because I'm partially blind doesn't mean I still can't figure out where I need to go.
Trouble nearby.
not bad.
Yellow Mall. You complain, free XP is free XP. And free materials. How did I ever miss that? Blast ability damage, blast for repair, gain mana with blast, gain added damage from shocking weapons. I don't use shocking weapons, so...
That's the last of them.
Hey, Davrin, we gotta talk about Soul.
Right. Where were we?
Hey, Davrin, we gotta talk about Solus's magic memory thing.
What? Why?
Why didn't you tell me you were a spirit?
Because I'm not.
I thought we were friends.
I'm not a spirit, Tosh.
Is that because people might think you're a demon? Because I'm from Ravane. We're okay with spirits.
But apparently not with listening. I am not a spirit.
Hey, you don't have to be ashamed of who you are.
Never said I was. Thank you, Tosh.
That's funny. Hey, we gotta talk to this. That's just their way of saying, don't be ashamed that you're an elf. Just because the world's crumbling down all around you, and your gods are bent on destroying the world. Definitely a fun character sometimes. Alright, what do we got? Some new information.
Tosh, what are you doing?
She's not in her lair. I was ready. I could have fought her.
Tosh!
Doesn't matter. I can still look for clues. See if she'll turn into a monster like Killiane's archdemon did. I have to figure this out. I'm a dragon slayer.
Tosh, I know what happened at Weishaupt shook you.
Stop. Just stop. I need to kill the dragon.
Why? What do you need to prove?
Wait. Look at that.
Ropes.
Qunari ropes. The Antam. They're the ones who've been blighting the dragons for the gods. Those fucking ropes. They tie her down with these ropes so they can blight her. They turn her into something blighted and ugly and wrong. Something she was never supposed to be. Chakra Toebra. I've got to be ready to fight her. I'm a dragon slayer.
Tosh.
I'm a crappy Qunari. I'm not really Ravani. I'm no good as a daughter. I can't even be a woman right. I have to be a dragon slayer.
Well, fine. Oh, another comment for the LGBT. Like I said, I like looking at any commentary that adds special dialogue, so screw it. Why not?
Tosh, I know what you're going through right now. Sometimes stuff gets, I don't know, all twisted up. You get angry because it's easier than facing what's really there. Because what's really there feels too big. You are not blighted, or ugly, or wrong. If you feel like you are, it's only because there's something you need to face.
My mother put these ropes on me. She tied me up. Why did she do that? Is it because I didn't fit as a woman? Is it why I don't fit as a woman?
Tosh.
The Shadow Dragons say there are people who use they instead of he or she. They're not men or women. And I like how it feels when I imagine myself that way. But I'm not supposed to breathe fire. Am I not supposed to feel like this? What does she want me to be?
Let's see. Culture, Qunari. Honestly, I have zero clue what I want to pick for this. That's good.
The Qun has everyone wear the Darsam, right? Even your mother.
None of the other Qunari kids did.
Sure, but their parents left the Qun. Chthon didn't. She carried it with her all the way to Ravane.
Yeah.
I may not get Qunari culture, but I know those ropes aren't a punishment. They're to help you be who you are. Whoever you are. Even if it's a struggle to get there.
Chakra Toebra. I want to be... No. I am Qunari. And I'm not the daughter my mother wanted. That Tosh, She was never really me.
Who is the real Tosh?
She is... They are... not a woman. Or a man. The Shadow Dragons had some fancy terms, but using they and knowing that, it feels... good.
Sounds like a good start.
Thanks. Come on, let's get out of here.
Sounds good.
This might just be my personal biased opinion here, but like I said, I have zero opinion on the whole pronoun usage. But you know what? People can do whatever they want. Now, as for what I personally feel, I think as I was saying, I personally feel they're making the whole pronoun usage a bit more forced in this story. Like, it's not... Okay, I'm not talking like forced as
The tree.
it's...
So beautiful. Can you hear it singing?
Like, I'm not talking forced as in you should always know your pronoun usage within a video game or character creation or with the companions, but I've played Dragon Age games before, and in some cases they've never went too far on that, but yeah. Personally, I wouldn't even know how they tried figuring out pronoun usage in medieval ages or fantasy ages. But like I said, I just have no opinion. I feel like the game is having a forced reaction to it. Like, it doesn't bother me. It's just, it feels like a forced issue.
A map and plans.
From the missing wardens.
He's gone. He was drawn to the tree.
Why?
If his calling was close, it might have looked beautiful to him.
We'll tell the wardens.
Yeah, go to Lost Village. Okay, so we go that way. Some more. At least this area will open up.
gonna talk about Weishaupt?
Not by choice.
What the crap would...
That cabin must be the physician's. Flynn's men. Light.
On the inside, too. We can still search it.
Oh, there's more people on the inside.
Solid! Hey, we had a thing. The crap was that archdemon. Who else thought it was a dragon?
I don't know.
I joined up to fight dragons, not whatever that was. Had too many heads.
I don't know what.
Look for medical supplies.
Eh, well, more like a Hydra.
There was a life here.
Yeah. Damn.
If that's what the avian lantern looks like, it's not bad.
There's only death where the blank goes.
A notebook. It describes a local plant. Groner's bloom. None here. But Oscar left to find more. For his wife. If he left before the cabin was blighted, we might still find him out there. Groner's bloom. This was in the physician's book. It's been picked over.
Physician got here before us. Let's keep looking.
Groner's bloom. Picked over like the last one.
Ugh, that doesn't help. We need the physician.
Oh, yeah, whenever I play a new game, I always like exploring all the options.
Darkspawn.
Let's finish.
There's a body.
Couldn't escape the Darkspawn.
His bag. Groner's bloom. This was the physician, Oscar.
We can get the supplies to Flynn. It can still help the village.
Flynn, We have Rona's bloom.
That will really help. Thank you. Oscar, the physician, was he, or his wife, Marta?
I'm sorry. They're gone. You were from here, right? You were Oscar's apprentice.
I knew him and Marta my whole life. I was at the end of my training. I'll make sure it's put to good use. With these plants, I can help the village, the wardens, whoever needs it.
Oh, hey, back room.
I had to study anatomy and alchemy with the crows, though I wasn't looking to stop bleeding.
Oh, right. I'll stick with my own notes then. The wardens have a medic. Between the two of us, we'll get by. I want to help. I almost lost the chance.
What do you mean?
When the blight surged through, I nearly died. Evka and Antoine found me, but I was blighted. Past healing. They let me take the warden joining ritual. It saved my life, and gave me warden abilities.
Does that mean you're a Grey Warden?
It should mean I have no choice. The joining ingredients are rare. If that first warden had found me... Evka and Antoine said I'm welcome, but they're happy to see me continue as I am.
The joining ritual gives wardens their abilities. What was it like? What's it like now?
I shouldn't go into the details. It wasn't fun. But I'm here. Even if I'm... different now.
So, Antoine and Evka are giving you a choice?
It's against the Order's rules. Or it was. I don't know if they broke the rules or maybe something will change. What they did? But Evka said to stop thanking them.
This is all... wow. It's a story.
Yeah, it's a lot to get used to. You know, I can sense the blight in my warden patients. I can't reverse it, but I think it helps my treatments. I won't be killing Darkspawn, but I'll fight the blight my way. I'm still Lavendale's physician. Whatever else has changed, that hasn't.
This place is lucky to have you. But if things get too much, if you need an escape, I know people who can arrange it.
I'm good. But if I change my mind...
Just say the word.
Thanks, Rook.
Anytime.
You can join several factions and get dialogue for that. And Tevin's focus usually on alchemy and poison. Oh, nice. Huh.
You're breathing easier?
You've got it. Patient's best thing.
Either way, when I finish this game and get my platinum, I can take it easy. And when I start some new characters, I can mess around. Either with dialogue or actions. There's all sorts of things. One thing that always has sold a game is definitely replay value. This is the type of game that you'd play a couple of times just to see what ulterior paths they notice of. I mean, it may be the same story, but you never know how it can change.
Got it.
If a game has replay value, it means you'll be playing it for a longer period
Break
of
them down
time.
and we'll clear a path.
Here they come.
No, speaking of which, any future videos for Dragon Age The Veilguard when I'm done, I am just gonna say what class and race I plan on using, and probably I'll use the faction as well. Like this one, my save is set to Elven Mage, but technically it's Elven and Elven Mage and Tiva Crow. How do we get there? I'm getting this.
It'll be easier to travel through here. That'll help the wardens.
The more I see the Blight, the more I'm still reminded of Remnant from the Ashes. If you don't know what that game is, just key in Root Rot. Or at least just key in Remnant from the Ashes or Remnant 2.
Are you alright?
We wanted to prove we could stop the Darkspawn, that we deserved to be here. There had to be a reason we survived when so many others at Weiss helped. I'm not as bad as I look. I can get myself back to Lavendel. Thank you. I just need a moment to say goodbye.
Oh, that's taken care of. Alright, let's go to the Cauldron. Is there a way to check the local map in the lighthouse just to see if anyone's... Like, I want to check if anyone has any dialogue going on, if I ever want to go check that. Otherwise, I feel like a routine appointment checkup. So, let's guess position. Checkup. Actually, in this case, it would be therapy. Alright, I'm home at the lighthouse. He needs therapy.
Another of those Ben Harrell altars.
I want a skill point. Show me where to go. Let's see. I wonder if this game will have a New Game Plus feature. The only thing I could think of a New Game Plus feature would be to change your faction alliance. Let's see. Right, I was going to do this. Maximum arcane bomb stacks. Hell yeah. Defeating an enemy with one or more arcane bombs still active causes the affected gem to the nearest enemy. That'll be handy. Triggering an arcane bomb, deal 100% of the damage in a 6-meter radius. It also does a significant amount of stagger damage. Build it just right, and my electric bomb stagger build could probably knock the crap out of most enemies. I'm drowning. Let me see. Umbrella.
Hey, Davrin. We gonna talk about Weishaupt?
Not by choice.
Just talked about Weishaupt. Before that, we talked about how you shouldn't be ashamed in this unit.
Hey, Davrin. You gonna talk about Weishaupt?
Not by choice.
Crap was that archdemon? You all said it was a dragon.
I don't know.
I joined up to fight dragons, not whatever that was. Had too many heads.
I don't know what it was. I don't know what the gods are doing. All I know is that Gillenane is still alive. A lot of wardens aren't.
Oh. Okay. Kick her ass next time.
Thanks, Tosh.
Okay. So, running jump then? Right then. There we go. What's up, dude? Oh, more revival charges. Nice. If you're a first timer to most Dragon Age games and are having issues, and choose an easier difficulty. If you're a veteran of the series and like a semi-decent challenge, by all means crank it. Yes. Where's the whisk gonna go? There's a chest above me. Oh yeah. All that troll from Heather. How's it go?
Davrin, I think this is where those wardens were attacked. The cauldron.
Let's have a look.
Watch if this map is done. One more HP shrine, one more unique chest, and 6 more treasures. Creepy.
Wreck doesn't look new. The blight dredge it up from somewhere?
Stagger. When enemies become staggered, you be healed for 2% of your health. Cool. So gain shocking weapons when you gain rally party. See, whatever equipment, trinkets, and whatnot you find, use it correctly, and you'll have the right setup. And if you have no idea what everything does, you can always just experiment. Still gotta show off the Invoker and Death Caller when I get around to it. There's a beacon here. And a cauldron. And a pot. And a path that's not open to me yet. Chest. I cannot get it. Do not collect chests. Do not pass go. Do not collect loot. Yeah, let's go. That's one way to make a jump puzzle.
The blight. It snaked its way up the whole building.
So, a little box. So, nothing important. Okay. Let's see what happened to the Griffins.
Yeah, a bad day at the cauldron.
What could do that?
What have they been hiding inside?
Maybe this is where they hide the good whiskey.
Not a chance. You get a warden drinking, and the good stuff never lasts the night. Be ready for anything. Zahn can get us up there.
room.
Wardens. They died fighting.
Damn. They must have tried to stop the Gloomhowler.
Ambush! That's the last of them. So what is this place?
Dumping ground. Looks like every dangerous artifact or weapon the Wardens ever came across.
Must be something here the Gloomhowler wants.
Wouldn't mind having some of this stuff for myself.
Don't even think about it. If it's also dangerous, the Wardens locked it away. We're not touching anything. One boil down, good go.
Destroy the blight, lower the bridge. Got it.
Cannonball!
This place is a mess. Vashidon everywhere.
If they named it the Cauldron, it probably wasn't great on its best day.
We're not in yet. This is just an outer courtyard. Cauldron would be underground. We need to find a way in.
Oh, okay, I went this way. Oh, cool. You can look at the glossary for that. Adrenaline? That must be for a warrior, maybe. Agile attack. It's doing a sprint, jump, or dodge. armor. It's use deflect. That's nice. Attack chain. High health. In other words, 90% or higher. Interruptions. Interrupted. Oh. Vulnerable. 30%. Oh, cool. Resource for the mage class. Momentum is for the rogue. I guess adrenaline is for warriors. Well, that's what they mean by overwhelm. Take additional stagger damage. Impacts before an attack impact. Criticals. You know, I was looking for this before, and now that I see it, it's like, oh, this. Oh, no, here's the resource. Rage. All damage types. Necrotic overtime. Oh, so when stab energy is fully maxed, if I just stick to charge attacks, it will inflict an affliction. Okay. Oh. Creature enhancement. Glass cannon. Okay. So what did I learn? I learned charge attack always with staff energy. If you have to go into light attacks, do it when needed. Amazing what you can learn when you don't read, what you can learn when you don't read the glossary. Okay, I'm not doing any reflection. think I just meant it for when you unleash a charge attack. One, two, three, four. Give me 100 health. Level up. You know what that means. What's the point of ballistic things? I don't see what the point is. I don't see a breakable wall. Fire a ballista bolt right into the sky. When it comes down, maybe it'll snipe someone in the head. Oh, another one. You see? Stride. Gamble. Can't go that way. Oh.
Need a wisp.
Found treasure. And critical versus frozen enemies. At least that'll work if I.
What's all this stuff?
You broke her.
Oh no. Looks useful if you want to move heavy equipment or something. Maybe the cauldron's an armory.
Could be. Why hide it all the way out here? Doesn't make sense.
We won't know until we get inside.
That did it. Bridge is down. We can get in. We're in. Welcome to the cauldron.
Still don't understand what this place is.
Let's find out.
Looks like dates on the signs over the doors. 325?
524 here.
931 over here.
It's Blight's. The year they ended.
That's not ominous.
Look for a door we can open.
So when you get 1% all damage, does that mean I got an extra 2% to fire? Ooh, instance time. Let's go.
Ugh. Skeletons. Why'd they have to do that with the bones?
Seems a little careless.
This can't be. It's a griffin.
That's a griffin skeleton.
There's a lot of them. This is messed up. How did the griffins go extinct?
It's a giant tomb. For griffins.
Force Blight. Giant 2. Now we have the Force. Keep track of the Griffin names.
These bones look wrong. Like they're diseased.
Or blighted.
But how?
I don't like this.
Well, this could get really ominous really quick.
Hear that? The Gloom Howler's around here somewhere.
Good. We need to save those griffins she stole. Hassan, you stay here. No questions. This is too much for you, boy.
If the Griffin has to stay, you should be allowed to use half your abilities then.
Unbelievable. Archdemon.
So that's what the cauldron really is. A giant tomb.
So all the other rooms with the dates on them?
More archdemons. This one would be Zazakel.
This doesn't feel like a dragon. It feels wrong.
The Gloomhowler's in here somewhere. Let's find it.
Looks fresh.
Then the Howler's close. Scream all you want! It's no match for steel!
Rise! Secrets long buried will have their day. The cauldron reveals all.
Keep on those blight wolves. There's some up top.
An eternal doom, an eternal evil. The wardens must surrender their secrets.
We need to get to higher ground. Follow me. Quick! The last coils in the ribcage!
This is going well. Surrounded by friends.
Surrounded by sharp claws. Whoever you are, face me!
What are you?
A ward against the darkness.
You are the darkness. You're a monster.
To those who made me,
Where are the other griffins?
I liberated them.
They don't belong to you.
The Grey Wardens failed them.
Grey Wardens rid the world of horrors like you.
They created the horrors. The bones of griffins abandoned in this cauldron. Proud warriors forgotten.
Who are you?
Their salvation. The blood offers protection.
Archdemon blood? You're blighting them?
Protecting them. The same blood runs through your veins, Warden. Join with us and honor their future.
I die first!
And this is your tomb.
Huh? Distracted by his son.
Bring me the griffin!
Watch yourself!
Anyone have eyes on the glue howler?
Worry about the darkspawn first, or they'll get a song.
My son, come! Your family is waiting!
He knows I'm lying when he hears it. Don't let these darkspawn get the upper hand.
I am your true mother, son.
I'm his father, and I'll die before you take it.
Where are they hiding?
Damn it. The Gloom Howler's gone.
It's okay. Let it go.
Is letting it escape some deep, complicated monster hunter strategy?
It's called staying alive. Never hunt things you don't understand. The Gloom Howler is more than a monster.
Your quarry, your call.
I got what I needed. The sun stripped a piece of its clothing. Gives me something to go on. Even though I told you to stay put.
He did save you.
He could have been killed.
He cares about you. That's part of your talent, right?
Well, I suppose that was good form, extending your talents. That'll leave a scratch. Yeah. You're getting the hang of things. Now let's go, boy. This place is pure evil.
That was fun.
Can't say I ever want to see this place again. Ready to go?
I'm ready.
Me too.
Archdemon blood's as dangerous as it gets. Grey Wardens keep it locked away for good reason. The stuff is pure evil. But not as evil as using it to blight the only griffins in the world. Now the Gloom Howler held that honor. Hassan's brothers and sisters needed a miracle. And it would be up to Davrin and his flying friend to deliver.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Well, I can't go anywhere yet, so... Let's see what we got here. And that could be helpful. That'll work. Combat arms. Yeah, that hasn't. That's for like 50. Oh, Amorous Tavern. Janice has something going on. So does Tosh.
I don't understand why you're bringing so many books.
Well, I don't see what your objections are to my taking a canopy.
We're only going for 2 days.
You've hardly brought more than a flask and a bedroll.
Sorry, how many books are you packing for whatever this is, Emmerich?
Only a handful. Nothing irreplaceable, of course.
8. When will you have time to read 8 books? Emmerich wants to see more of Ferelden, so we're going camping. But he's treating it like we're going to an academic thing.
An expedition can have its earthly comforts.
You want to bring a shaving kit in the woods.
My dear Harding, a gentleman is never without a brush and a razor.
The whole point of going to the wilds is to get away from all that. So what if you get muddy and smell a little bad?
One can enjoy the scenery while remembering to bathe.
Emmerich, you can't be surprised Lace is a fearless camper. Plants, outdoors, this is what she loves.
Aw, I love that you get me. Just wait for the trip I'm planning for you. But first, this trip. If Emmerich finishes packing...
Harding, does it really matter if Emmerich brings 8 books?
9, actually.
And Emmerich? So what if Harding is fine sleeping on dirt?
Not all the time. Okay, Rook, I know. This trip's supposed to be fun.
I really have looked forward to you showing me more of your home, Harding.
Me too. Oh, and I'll make us sandwiches.
Ah, your famous ham and jam slam?
Well, yam and jam slam because you don't eat meat. So I'll use yams.
How thoughtful. Thank you, Harding.
Strength earns mastery.
Yeah, 1900 to go. Wait, Wasn't I supposed to see Tosh?
Hey, good. I wanted to ask you something. My mother and I have a weekly dinner thing. I was gonna meet her in Ravane. Wanna come? Fresh food. And I wanted to know you're good to work with.
Sure.
Demon's back.
I don't think he ever leaves, actually.
Then he's acting weird.
Smells like melon and wood smoke.
Hey! No! No! Sit your ass back down.
I'll handle this. Maybe make sure the alluvium room is blocked.
Now we get to talk.
When demons say they want to talk, that usually means they want to bargain.
Lucanis made a deal he hasn't kept.
What deal?
Break our chains, kill, escape our prison, and live?
Isn't that what happened?
No! I want out!
You got your freedom. Maybe it's not what you imagined, but that's not Lucanis' fault.
We had a deal. He listened to you. Tell him! Make him! Rook?
You were sleepwalking.
Spite was sleepwalking.
He didn't go anywhere. Nothing happened.
I didn't want you to see that. Again.
You didn't manage to leave the room, and Tosh didn't hit you with an axe. That's all that matters.
I'm supposed to be a professional.
Professional doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Something to think about, I guess.
Oh, now Darvin wants to talk to me.
Davrin, doing some renovations?
Building a trophy cabinet. The figures I'm carving.
You know that won't save them from Hassan.
I had to rescue the latest piece of what I was working on from his beak. I'm carving a Tosh figure. They'll fight the other monsters, and then oops. Guess that Herlock was too much to handle there, Tosh. Time to call a Grey Warden.
Really?
No. There's no wood in the world strong enough to carve their temper.
Maybe you could carve the rest of us.
Maybe. It might be good to carve the people still around, once this is all over.
So, when you're making those carvings, if your leader just happened to look a little taller?
I don't measure them to scale, Rook.
Alright, alright. I'll see you around.
You're late. And you brought a guest.
I hope I'm not putting you out.
No, this is Tasha's home as much as mine, even if she does not visit very often.
I don't smell the Iskop. We always have Iskop on Tuesdays.
I am not yet finished with my studies. I thought you would help me tonight.
And by help, you mean do it all. You haven't even chopped the melons.
You swing axes all day. Do you lack the strength to chop a few melons? The runes on the tablet are written in the old Kunari tongue, but they are incomplete.
So they never finished it?
No. It is clearly finished, but parts of letters have been hidden somehow, rendering the tablet unreadable.
That has to be annoying for a scholar.
Yes. I have studied the first expedition for decades, but I have never seen this before.
What do you mean, the first expedition?
Your history teaches that Kunari landed on Thedas 300 years ago, in the Steel Age. This is true, but incomplete. Almost 1,000 years earlier, the first expedition came, only to vanish. They were Kunari who predated the Qun itself. That is what I study.
Here, food's ready.
This is not Iskap.
It was gonna take too long. I wanted to hear about the tablet.
Did you?
Yeah?
Well, as I said, it is at least 1,000 years old.
Hara Merad Zasham.
More emphasis. The sentence is a march, not a race. Hera Merad Zesham.
I'm trying.
I'm glad you came, Panahiden.
Thanks for coming.
She used she. You haven't told her yet.
I was going to. Then we got here and she was... like that.
You should be able to be yourself around her. Hey, you get to be who you are.
I know. I'll tell her.
When you're ready. On your terms.
Thanks.
Tosh and Harding and Darwin and Emmerich. Okay. So pretty much you just keep chicken.
Spike, you know what's happening.
All right. You ought to know what I'm thinking. It's less about the demon, more about the blood magic. There's something knotted up in there. And if you're waiting for me to... No, that's right.
I think I know.
So, does the fire feel like a part of you? Or I don't know, like something else inside you?
No, it has to be me.
Has to? What if it's not?
How?
Sometimes the stone magic feels like something else in me. It's me, but it's not me. You know?
You have to feel the magic as part of you. You can't control it till you admit it's yours.
Comparing magic?
It's nice to have someone else who understands.
That what it's like for you as a mage?
I had to accept that while magic comes from the Fade, the power to harness it comes from me.
You make it sound so easy.
You know how many times I set my bed on fire? My mother had to get special sheets. You'll get there. And make sure Rook treats you right. Let me know if he doesn't.
What if Harding doesn't treat me right?
Probably had it coming.
Thanks.
Rook has been nothing but kind. It's still early, but... yeah.
Good. You deserve to be happy.
We all do.
Careful with that.
But of course.
It's the only lead I've got.
My dear Davron, I'll be as careful with this cloth as if it were burial silk from the Storm Age. And this will be so instructive for Manfred. Ah, Rook, just in time.
The two of you together, this looks like trouble.
The beginnings of it, we hope.
That piece of cloth I tore off the Gloom Howler back at the cauldron still has some of its blood on it.
And now, through the application of necromancy, perfected by the Morn Watch through years of meticulous...
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what the Gloom Howler is.
Rather, discern its nature.
How?
By setting it on fire?
Patience. To discern, one must sometimes destroy. Ah, yes, of course. How interesting.
What is it?
It says this was elven blood. This was a person.
What? But it howls.
A corrupted person. Not always a monster. And something else. Deathsel. I'm unfamiliar with the meaning.
An elven word. For covenant. Like a promise. Or a blood oath. I think I get it. An elf who took a vow. Then gets blighted. An elf who knew about griffins and Warden's secrets.
Almost as if...
It was a warden.
I know this is bad, but it means we have a lead.
Yes, but one that points within.
If Weishaupt knew about it, they never told me. Something else is going on here. I'll put out the word, call in favors, see who might know more. But thanks for your help, Emmerich. You, discerned well.
My pleasure.
Detective Emmerich on the case. Alright, so before I do this, we're going to pick a spot. And then return to the lighthouse and see if anything new picks up. Because I feel like that's pretty much what this game wants me to do. And now Tash and Emmerich are talking about something.
I can't believe you're asking for a favor as though nothing's happened.
What crapped in your bed?
Sorry, didn't know you two were in the middle of...
Excellent. Come in. We could use a second sober voice.
I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
It's a figure of speech.
I was wondering when this had happened.
I don't follow.
You two didn't seem to be bonding.
I need one of these little needle things to dig some crap out of my armor. Death Mage won't give me one.
First, a bone threader is an extremely delicate instrument. Second, it's Emmerich. Tash, my name is Emmerich, not Death Mage, not Corpse Guy, not... I won't repeat the rest.
What? You are a Death Mage.
Why are all my attempts to converse with you met with scorn? What have I done to you, Tash?
You talk about corpses too much.
It's a rich topic.
No, corpses are messed up. They used to have people in them. You make them move like they're alive, but they smell wrong and they move wrong, and none of it is okay.
Oh.
Especially the ones with skin still on them.
So what I'm hearing is Tash isn't into terrifying dark magic.
It's not all terrifying.
And Emmerich would appreciate not being bullied and called names.
Ugh. Fine.
I'd no idea necromancy upset you so deeply, Tash. Quite honestly, I didn't think you feared anything.
I don't. But I could have said it was bugging me. I didn't think you cared what I thought.
Of course I do. We're colleagues on this journey.
Okay. Sorry I called you a liker. Skull liker.
I think we know what that word meant to be.
You two could still learn things together you'd never find out alone. Emmerich, you clearly find talking about dragons boring.
What? How? Who doesn't like dragons?
Aren't you curious why Tash likes them as much as you like necromancy?
The question crossed my mind.
And maybe Emmerich could help demystify magic, Tash.
Maybe he could share a little. So I know how to deal with walking corpses next time I'm in an old ruin.
I'd be happy to.
Thought you might be.
Literally, I'm just a local therapist at this point. Okay, let me guess. Go into the world, then come back. Because I've done quite a lot of quests and all that, so... Oh? I guess I'm taking a detour to the wetlands. Alright. Does the therapist have to make any more house calls? No? Good. I'll straighten them. Let's see what we got here. Take a break in a little while. Alright, so we got a quest to pick up.
Rook, I'm Sawyer. Watch your back out there.
What's going on?
Mercenaries. They're taking advantage of the Blight and looting what was left behind. They attack wardens on sight even as we're fighting all this. A scout saw torches headed towards the redoubt. If they manage to break into the cauldron, there's dangerous relics out there and blighted weapons, and those mercenaries would sell to the highest bidder.
Can't let that happen. If I can stop them, I will.
We'd be in your debt, more than we already are.
Have you seen Ivan?
What about the wardens?
Wait. Distracting them.
Mercenaries.
Take whatever you find. No witnesses. Take whatever's on them.
Profit works for me.
Right. They're after whatever they can steal, and they're willing to kill for it.
That's messed up. This isn't crap that's just lying around. It belongs to the wardens.
We can't let this stand.
Hey, Davrin.
We got the last warden who found us. We've got you too.
You'll pay for that.
This isn't the last of them.
Hey, Davrin. Gloomhowler wants to blight all the griffins?
Looks that way.
That's messed up.
Yeah, it is.
We're gonna get him back.
Thanks, Tosh.
Eyes up.
They can't take it!
I'm good to go. Hit them now, bro.
Ready.
That's it for the mercenaries.
Good. The Wardens have enough on their minds as it is.
We should tell Warden Sawyer.
Warden Sawyer told Sawyer.
Sawyer, the mercenaries you mentioned, we stopped them.
Thank the Maker. Anything they took from the locals, we'll see returned. As for what belongs to the Wardens, some of that may be better destroyed. We'll see to that, too.
Yeah, only one needs more XP is. Okay, back to therapy. Oh god, they don't need any therapy. You know what that means? It means quest time.
Tosh, I want to get this right. They told me you use they now?
Who's they?
You. Or do you mean them? The ones who told me?
Oh, wait, I get it. Ugh, this stuff is such a pain.
Hey, if I messed it up...
No, you're fine. It's just... You know the first couple days in a new suit of armor? It's good. It's better than the old stuff. But you're still clunking around trying to figure out how to walk again?
Or take a piss in the woods?
At least that hasn't changed.
Oh, this time you got a hug.
You don't sleep much, do you?
More than you, but little enough. Still looking over everything on Aelia.
If you need fresh eyes, I'm awake anyway.
Maybe, if you don't mind the company. It comes with wisps.
Wisps are nothing. Besides, you're better company than Spite.
Really? Rumor has it I'm a pain in the ass. But that's if you ask Tarquin.
Alright, so that's the end of this video. I will post the next one shortly. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.